DMRs fill the gap between standard service rifles and sniper platforms, offering semi-automatic fire with exceptional precision. In this video, we rank 5 of the best civilian legal, factory-produced DMR-style rifles known for superb accuracy. Okay, let's get into it. Number 5. PA10 Gen 3. Right out of the box, the PA10 Gen 3 feels solid. The upper and lower receivers are forged, not billet, but there's a reassuring sturdiness to them. You can tell PSA didn't cut corners where it counts. The 18-inch barrel balances the rifle well, and it comes with a mid-length gas system paired with a low-profile adjustable gas block. That's a game changer if you're planning to shoot suppressed or want to fine-tune for different loads. It cycles cleanly, throws brass consistently, and doesn't slap you in the face with excess gas. This adjustability isn't just a spec sheet flex, it works. The trigger is a Giselle SSAE, a 2-stage with a 3.5-pound pull that breaks like glass. It's not adjustable, but it doesn't need to be. It's predictable, tactile, and makes precision shooting feel natural. Combine that with PSA's overmolded grip, tacky and ergonomic, and a Magpul STR stock that locks down tight with no wobble, and you get a rifle that's ready to put rounds downrange with intent. Mounting optics is hassle-free thanks to the continuous Picatinny rail. In early range sessions, even with a hastily mounted Vortex crossfire scope, it was easy to stay on target. Once a more serious LPVO like the Riton X3 Tactics or a borrowed Vortex Razor HD Gen 3 got dialed in, this thing started ringing steel reliably at mid to long range. We're talking consistent hits out to 600 plus yards with quality ammo. For a sub-$900 rifle, that's not just impressive, it's disruptive. Over several outings, the rifle chewed through brass and steel-cased ammo alike without complaint. The Norma 308 to toolless 7.62x51, it ran clean. No failures to feed, no cycling issues, no bolt lock hiccups. For a platform that early on had some reliability knocks, this generation feels like PSA has finally gotten the formula right. The handguard is slim and N-lock compatible on all sides, giving plenty of real estate for accessories. Integrated QD points make sling setup a breeze. And inside, the handguard sits that adjustable gas block, accessible, tunable, and actually useful. The flash hider is basic, a standard birdcage, but that's an easy upgrade if you're planning to run a suppressor. Number 4. LMT MWS. What sets this platform apart right out of the gate is its monolithic upper receiver, which adds rigidity and contributes to consistent accuracy. This version features a fixed A2 style stock rather than the typical collapsible design, and it's equipped with the Nightforce Beast optic, a well-known scope praised for its performance at long distances. The MWS isn't just about looks or lineage. One of the biggest advantages is the quick change barrel system. Users can remove 2 torque screws to completely swap out barrels, making it easy to switch calibers or barrel lengths without needing a gunsmith. That kind of modularity gives it real flexibility whether it's being used for duty or long-range precision. This particular setup runs a Surefire muzzle brake, paired with a SOCOM 300 suppressor. The suppressor attaches via a fast mount system. Twist to lock and it's on. The detachment is just as fast. Thanks to the push and twist mechanism, it's a system that's proven reliable and simple under field conditions. For stability, an Atlas BT46 bipod is mounted underneath, offering solid support with non-rotating feet. In testing, the rifle was fired from a precision tripod mounting using Picatinny interface, an ideal configuration for stable, repeatable shooting over distance. At roughly 185 to 200 yards, the rifle produced tight groupings with noticeably low recoil and sound signature when suppressed. Performance was consistent, and the platform demonstrated the sub-MOA accuracy that LMT rifles are often associated with. Reports from both field users and competitive shooters back up these results, with the MWS regularly delivering match-grade precision using factory ammunition. Number 3. FN SCAR 20S. Chunky, deliberate, and confident. This is a $4,000 plus statement piece in 7.62 NATO or 6.5 Creedmoor, depending on what type of shooter you are. Either way, it's not just a rifle, it's a presence. From first glance, it's clear the 20S wasn't designed to blend in. With its extended monolithic upper and fully adjustable stock, it looks like it belongs in a future war movie. But the beauty of it isn't just skin deep. Beneath that tactical aesthetic is a tuned machine. A 20-inch heavy barrel married to a match-grade Giselle 2-stage trigger that doesn't just break, it whispers precision. But the Scar 20S isn't interested in being babied. You can mount it on a bipod for sure. That's what most people do. But the real charm shows when you challenge it. Offhand shots, awkward angles, non-ideal setups, it still delivers. There's this gritty elegance to how it recoils. The short stroke piston system gives it a pulse that's just soft enough to respect your shoulder, but stiff enough to remind you it's not a toy. Throw on a well-designed muzzle brake, and what should be a shoulder-beating 308 becomes shockingly manageable. Most shooters get hung up on the weight. Yes, it's hefty, over 11 pounds, without optics or accessories, but that's part of what makes it feel planted. Stable when you're sending rounds downrange, and you'll want to, because with the right glass and good ammo, you'll be ringing steel at 800 to 1,000 yards without begging for forgiveness. Controls? Ambidextrous. Setup? Modular. Rails? Endless. If you got an attachment, it has a home. This thing was built to adapt. Lefty or righty, kneeling or prone, short arms or long, it doesn't matter. The rifle adjusts, not the shooter. If you've been enjoying this kind of deep dive content, I'd absolutely love for you guys to come on board. Number 2. HK MR762A1. This beast is a piston-driven, large-framed, semi-auto-chambered 7.62 NATO. You could say it's what happens when precision engineering meets battlefield brute force. If 45 ACP had a rifle cousin, this would be it. And yeah, it's the kind of thing that'll make any tactical gearhead grin. Underneath the hood, the MR762 uses Heckler & Koch's proprietary short-stroke gas piston system instead of the more common direct impingement setup. HK claims it runs significantly cooler and cleaner, reducing stress on internals and stretching out maintenance intervals. Translation: shoot more, clean less. We like that. This particular model features a 16.5-inch cold hammer forged barrel, which isn't just for show. It contributes to long-term precision and durability. HK even guarantees a 1.5 MOA grouping with NATO spec rounds. With match-grade ammo, some users have reported consistent 1 MOA performance, even dipping below 5 shot groups around 0.6 to 0.7 MOA. That's not just impressive, that's sniper-level territory. Out at the range, the rifle runs smoother than you'd expect from something that launches full-power 7.62. Recoil isn't violent. It drives straight back and stays surprisingly flat, even during rapid strings. A simple flash hider helps, but slap on a brake or suppressor and this could become one of the flattest shooting 7.62 ARs on the market. Just one catch. HK won't warranty the rifle if you suppress it. That's a head-scratcher, especially in today's suppressor-friendly world. Controls and build quality? As expected from HK, top tier. The factory 2-stage trigger is crisp with a clean break, making it feel more like a precision rifle than your average battle rifle. The downsides? Magazines. The MR762A1 takes only HK's proprietary mags, and they don't come cheap. They're lighter than steel but fussy to reload quickly. Speed reloads aren't as forgiving if you don't line things up just right. The handguard is solid and easy to remove or swap via just 2 bolts. The buttstock, however, is a mixed bag. It has some big sling loops that can snag on gear or jab your face if you're not careful. Still, this rifle earns its keep. It's essentially a civilian legal version of the G28 DMR, the same platform adapted by the German military and the US Army's M11OA1. Built like a tank, but capable of sniper-level precision, it thrives in mid to long-range engagements. Yes, it's pricey, hovering around $4,000, and yes, it's heavy, but you're getting what amounts to semi-auto precision rifle designed for the battlefield, adapted for the civilian range. Number 1. Knight's Armament SR25 ACC. From the moment you shoulder it, you're not just holding a rifle, you're holding decades of refinement in a platform that's been used by the sharpest shooters in the world. This one is the 16-inch Advanced Combat Carbine chambered in 7.62 NATO, and even before you send a single round down range, it already feels engineered for something more serious. The balance is clean, the weight is right, about 8 pounds stripped, and the fit is Knights level tight. The barrel, 5R cut rifling, chrome lined and tuned to a 1:10 twist. It's built for endurance and precision, and the system around it doesn't cut corners. When it's live, the SR25 doesn't behave like a typical large frame AR. The recoil impulse is linear and surprisingly soft. Even during repeated fire, it doesn't jump or wobble. It tracks flat, recovers fast, and feels consistent shot after shot. And there's a noticeable lack of blowback even suppressed. It keeps your eyes clear and the action running clean. The UR-X4 rail is narrower than most in this category, which makes a surprising difference. Instead of that chunky front end some 7.62 rifles suffer from, this one stays agile. It gives you grip and control, whether you're on the bench or working transitions. That precision is echoed in the trigger too. The factory 2-stage unit breaks crisp with a fast reset. It's no Giselle SSAE, but it holds its own in real-world conditions. Now, ambidextrous features aren't just a checkbox here. You've got mirrored mag releases, safeties, and bolt releases. The only omission? No right side bolt catch. It's not a deal breaker, but considering the price bracket this rifle lives in, it's one of those small things you'd expect to be there. Speaking of price, yeah, you're going to feel it. Finding an SR25 is hard enough. Buying one? Even harder. They run north of $8,000, and that's if you catch one in stock. But once it's in your hands, you get it. It's not just the smooth action, the reliable ejection, the tight machining, it's the complete feel. You forget you're firing 7.62 NATO because the gun doesn't punish you like it should. It behaves more like a tuned 5.56, only you're launching serious lead downrange. So do you think we left anything out? If yes, please let us know in the comment section down below.